Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Luis Pereira and today I'm going to be showing you my favorite makeup products. I've been doing makeup over on Instagram for about 2 years now, and I was scrolling the other day, as you do, and I came across MUA Misha, and her eyeshadow is incredible.
Guys, it's insane.
So today's look was heavily inspired by her, and I will leave her linked down below. So if you want to see my favorite makeup products that I use almost every day and see me go from this to this, keep watching. So first of all, we need to prime our face, and I love using the Bobbibrown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This stuff is lovely. I love how it sits on my face. The foundation looks amazing on top of it. No complaints. And I've been using it for about 3 years now. So if that doesn't say something, I don't know what does. And I just put this all over. Next I go in with another primer. Don't look at me like that. Don't. This is the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. And this is gonna cover all of those pores that no one needs to see. And I just go in with my Tarte Blenderful and I dip right in. And I'll just put this everywhere that I find I have larger pores and just tap that in. So next I go in with the Jeffree Star Peach Color Corrector, and I'm going to put this everywhere that I have a little bit of discoloration. And then any little spots that I want to cover up, which is a lot at the moment, sadly.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
And then I'll go in with my Juno & Co sponge and blend that out. It's time for foundation. I'm going to be using the Fenty Hydro Longwear Foundation. Really like this, really dewy and good coverage. So nice. So next I like to contour a little bit, and for that I use my RCMA palette. As you can see, she is well loved. And I'm just gonna grab a Morphe M224 brush and I'm gonna dip in and just apply that right under my cheekbones, forehead, and down my nose. Get your sponge again, and I like to start at the back and slowly move forward and up and just blend everything out. So next I like to go in with some concealer. My favorite one at the moment is the Jeffree Star concealer in the shade C13, which is also my lucky number. And I do have it right there. I have a few tattoos. 3. I have 3. And they're all on this arm. I like to put a little bit under my eyes, center my forehead, my chin, and right underneath my cheekbones. And then, okay, so with the sponge, I'm gonna go in and blend everything out again. So now that that's all blended, I like to go in with some setting powder, and I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fix Perfecting Powder in the shade Medium. I love this powder because I just love the way it makes my foundation look, and I have quite oily skin, so I need to set it. I'll just get the Tarte Blenderful again and lightly press some under my eyes. Then for the rest of my face, I will lightly set it with the same powder, just with a big fluffy brush. So next we need some bronzer, and I love the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. and I'm just gonna grab that with a Morphe M45 brush, dip right in. And same as the contour, I always like to blend up. Always like to go along the jawline again and just define everything a little bit more. So now that the base is mostly complete, I'm going to move on to my eyebrows, but I'll be doing those off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, brows are done, and as you can see, I like a bold, in-your-face brow. So next is eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using the Carnival Bperfectcosmetics X Stacey Marie palette, and just look. It's so pretty. And the eyeshadows are super pigmented and they blend really, really well, so that's all I have to say on that. That's why it's my favorite. Today, because our look is inspired by MUA Nisha, it's gonna be a cut crease moment. It has to be. It needs to be. Okay, so I brought you in a little closer and I did this eye off camera to figure out what I was gonna do. And now if you wanna see how I created this with the Carnival palette, keep watching. So first we need to prime our eyes, and I always use the P. Louise base. And I put that all over my eyes. So first I'm going to dip into the shade Funky on a Morphe M456 brush, and I'm going to start placing that on the inner portion of the lid. And then with some circular motions, I'm going to blend that up into the eyebrow. So once that's blended, I'm going to dip into the shade Influencer on the same brush and just go a little bit lower down. And again, blend that up. Then I'm going to grab a MAC 2215 brush and dip into the color Pillow Talk. I always like to go in with a lighter, creamy shade, and that's going to help diffuse those edges and make it look like you did double the work for half the amount of effort. So next I'm going to dip into Wasted, which is the purple shade in this palette, and I'm going to put that right at the bottom. And again, with what's left on the brush, blend up. And now we're going to go in with the blue shades. So I'm going to start off with the shade Why Though, and I'm going to start placing that on the outer part of my eye and shaping where I want this cut crease to go. Now I'm going to dip into the shade Make Waves and put that just a little bit lower and blend that up again. Gonna go over the edges with Pillow Talk again. And now I'm gonna dip into the shade Mood and go right at the bottom of the blue. So now that it looks like a complete mess, we're gonna cut the crease. And we're just gonna match the shape we have over here. Okay, I don't know if these are the same, but that's how it's gonna stay. It is what it is. I'll stop. Next we're gonna do the little winged liner using the pink shades, and I'm just grabbing a flat brush. See, it's tiny and it's flat. Use any flat brush you have. And I'm just gonna pat these shades on. Just gonna grab a fluffy blending brush and just go over the edges. Then I'm gonna dip into the purple shade again and just place this right along the lash line, grabbing the fluffy brush again and blending those together. And now with the P. Louise, I'm going to sharpen up that edge. Now I'm going to dip into Make Waves and go along my lower lash line. Then for my waterline, I'm going to use the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lip in the shade Weirdo and just go along my waterline. So finally I'm going to use the Jaclynhill highlighters. And look, they're just so pretty. So pretty. And I'm going to use this on the inner corner as a highlight and underneath the brow bone. And just look at this. Oh. It's time for some lashes, and these are my favorite. Lillylashes in the style Miami's. These are gorgeous. Grab my lash glue. So while that is getting a little bit tacky, I will curl my lashes. Next, mascara, and my favorite is the Benefit Roller Lash. And this is just gonna make your natural lashes merge into the fake ones. Now that the eyes are done, we need some blush. And I actually don't own any blush. I always just use an eyeshadow, and today I'm gonna dip into the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and I'm gonna use this blush color and use that. I also don't smile when I'm putting on my blush because I'm not gonna put blush there, so I just put it a little bit higher than my bronzer, and that's where it stays, and a bit on my nose. So now it's my favorite part, highlighter, and I'm gonna dip into the Jaclynhill again, if I can get it open, there. I'm gonna dip into the top two shades, and everywhere that I want the light to catch, that's where this is gonna go. I like to put a little bit above my brows, and then with a Morphe M431 I'm gonna highlight the tip of my nose. Next I need to do my lips, and I'm really loving the combo of this MAC Powder Kiss lipstick in the shade My Tweedy and the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick in Celebrity Skin. And what I do is I apply the MAC lipstick first, and now I go over with the Jeffree Star one. I just love this color, it's so nice. Finally for the lips, my favorite gloss at the moment is the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Sweet Mouth. So pretty. I'm just gonna apply a little bit to the center and the Cupid's bow. It's so pretty. So the last step in my routine is the setting spray, and the one I always use is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This stuff is amazing. It will set your makeup, make anything that looks a little bit too cakey look like skin again, and your makeup will stay put all day. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. So those were all of my favorite products, and I really like how this look turned out, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to check me out on my Instagram, where I post more looks and day-to-day kinds of things. And if you like this video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! So next I go in with the... So next we need some bronzer, and I love using the I can't breathe. And then where's the brush? And I will go over it with the Jeffree Star Velour liquid.